So now I I put in some boards that our ceiling is going to hang, get screwed into. So we have the boards go across the middle so we don't get any droop on the boards as they go across, and then I have also the nailers on the side there. I really would like to have it be that you don't see the screws, but that requires a heck of a lot more work. So I'm probably just going to go ahead and face screw these in here. They're going to be using, I tried to make them as light as possible, so I just planed them down a little bit more. They were at 5/8 of an inch thick. Now the boards that go across there are 1/2 inch thickness. So it's lighter. You know, I don't want to put too much of a burden on that roof there. And on the edges, so that you can't see, I'm not just going to put the boards up next to one another. I'm going to use what's called a shiplap joint. So a shiplap joint has a board, goes over it, and then it has a second board that goes into it. So that's the joint so that you can't see through the joint there. They call it shiplap because they use that joint a lot on boats. So that's going to be the edging that goes across on the top there. I used that same joint there on the fronts of these. So that's the shiplap also. The stuff that you see up there is kind of interesting wood. It's called a thermo-treated ash. So they take all the sugars out of it, and it's guaranteed to sit there and last for over 20 years. So that's pretty good. That's a pretty significant amount of time. And the way that it is right there, where it gets some sun and it always dries out, that should last longer than that. So hopefully that's true. And you see, when I put it in, I used the old nails there, but I'm not gonna be able to do that with these here because I can't really, even though these are pretty strong and in there, they're not strong enough to nail up into, so I can't do that. I guess I could get some brads and use an air gun to put them up there, but I don't trust that either. I'd rather have screws. So the screws that I'm going to use are extremely small. The heads are really small, and they require a special bit to put them in. So that's going to be what I'm going to hang these with. Real small screw like that. Okay? And when that's done, I'll have this part. This wire is going to go down through the box. The box that I'm using is right here. Okay? This is called an old work box. It has the tabs here. So the tabs are going to sit up against. We're looking here. The box is going to sit flush on the outside. So let me just show this to you. The box is going to sit flush like that. And those tabs are going to kind of sandwich up. Use the other one, that was a little bit tight already. It's going to sandwich like that. So the tab down there is going to hold it from the back side. So that all we'll see in the front is it just sitting through like that. And those screws close and open the tabs. Let me show you what that looks like. So when I go ahead and screw this, if I loosen it, see how it moves down, and I tighten it, and it climbs back up again. Okay, hopefully you saw that. I don't know that you can, but that just clamps onto the back side there. And I have these little punchers here that I'm going to pop one of those out, and I'll put the MC cable through it. So all we'll see coming through will be a little bit of the MC cable right here, and then our wires as they stick out. They're going to get attached to. With lamps, they always give you this like plate. So here's the plate. It's going to go on here. The plate gets screwed. I'll take it out. No, I won't take it out of the packaging. But the holes here line up with those holes there. And it goes in the back side here, because this is the lamp that's going to go up there. So the next thing we'll show you is it up.